Good morning from day 72.
Is it 72?
Yeah, it's been a few.
Yeah, it's 72. That's a lot of days out on the trail.
So right now we're at Pinkham Notch, and we're in the Dodge Lodge.
The Dodge Lodge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you pay a lot for a room, but it includes dinner and breakfast.
A big dinner and big breakfast.
Big dinner, big breakfast.
Big breakfast.
With fruit.
Yep. And maple syrup.
Yeah. And French toast.
Coffee.
And eggs.
Yeah. Man.
It was a good breakfast. But you shower down the hall. There's your room is just a bedroom. There's no bathroom in there. There's no TV. There's no refrigerator because it's a lodge up in the mountains. But we do have power this time.
Yep. Been struggling with some internet and Wi-Fi, but other than that, we're good. So,
but today's different.
Yeah. You want to enlighten us?
So we have a shuttle picking us up in about 45 minutes. And he's taking us to Conway, New Hampshire, to get a rent-a-car. And we are driving to Rutland, Vermont.
Where we picked up from going home for the wedding.
Wedding and stuff.
And we're going to hike south.
We're going to hike south from Rutland and pick up all those miles that we missed.
Yes. And I mean, just from a logistical standpoint, going forward north, it's become increasingly difficult, not just the strain of doing a hike, but resupply and
well, you're going a lot further before you can resupply.
Right.
And the towns are very small, and the logistics of the weather changing.
Yeah, like for example today, this evening, this last night, up in the mountains.
It was cold.
And
night before last, when we were at Lake of the Clouds, at 10 o'clock, it was 35 degrees with a wind chill of 25. It felt like 25 degrees outside.
And the day before, they'd had wind gusts. They'd had wind gusts up. What was the mountain? It was at
Mitzpahut.
They had wind gusts on that ridge of like 35 to 40 miles an hour, and they were pretty much sustained.
Yeah, we were real lucky at Mount Washington yesterday because we had the perfect day.
Yesterday
the day before,
right?
They had wind gusts up to 65 miles an hour, and the day before that, they were at 85 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would blow us off the mountain.
Right.
So anyway,
don't want to do that.
We don't want to do that, and we want to be where we can get to an outfitter's or some kind of store if there's some piece of gear that we see we're having problems with. As the temperatures are getting colder, because it is a huge factor. And we've been sleeping warm.
Right.
Let me say that. We haven't frozen out there anywhere, but we
haven't been stupid.
Nope.
So.
Nope. And so we're going to go to Rutland, Vermont and head south and pick up all those miles we missed when we were off trail for 2 weeks.
And not only that, we're not under the illusion that it's not going to be cold in Rutland, Vermont, or it's not
going to be cold.
But here again, there's the availability to
resources.
The resources. That's difficult in the whites and the wildcats and whatnot, and at the same time, if you're like
even
25 or so, and
there was a guy yesterday, and it was it was still in the 30s, and he stopped. You stop and you take your jacket off because you go. He took his jacket off. He took his shirt off. He packed it all in his back, and then threw his backpack on and took off up towards Mount Washington.
Right, without giving it a second thought.
Well, it's not 40 degrees yet.
We're not that guy or girl.
No.
No. In that we're not going to move that fast.
No.
Our motto has been slow, steady, and safe.
Safe
from
being
the
the
get-go.
big one.
And I guess
So when we finish picking up all the miles that we missed, we're going to go south and to Georgia.
Do the same thing that we plan on doing.
Yeah, and head towards Harper's Ferry. The exciting part is when we get finished with that part, we'll hop back up to New Hampshire and go north to Katahdin. So we will get to finish at Katahdin, which I'm extremely excited about.
Right. And
We'll have better legs on us by the time.
and
we
we'll
get
have
to
some more
Katahdin.
insight. I mean, this has been a tremendous learning experience. I mean, truth be told, before we started this adventure, we'd done a lot of day hikes. We had done a lot of hiking, but make no mistake, we really had never backpacked.
There's a huge difference
there's
when
a
you
huge
strap
difference
30
there.
pounds on your back.
Well, and when you set off in the woods and in the mountains and whatnot, you go about 10, 15 miles, and then all of a sudden you're setting up your camp for the night, and you go, where's this? There's a level of preparedness that is crucial.
So our journey continues, but
we're
not doing a traditional.
All right,
we're hiking our own hike.
We'll be a temporary Sobo.
We're hiking our own hike.
Okay. But we'll be southbound from Rutland and hopefully go through Vermont, Connecticut, Massachusetts. Well, Vermont, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and into a little bit of
New York.
So these little fireside chats or window-side chats or whatever, they will continue. So
yeah. Oh, somebody asked a question. I wanted to answer it before, and I know this is running sort of long, so I apologize for it. But somebody asked, what's the difference between a slack pack and a modified slack pack? A slack pack, it's like a day pack.
Well, and it's essential needs.
It's your water, food, and snacks.
And oftentimes a slack pack could involve a night.
A modified slack pack is modified. When you're doing more than a day. So when we did our modified slack pack, and we were really nervous about this, we had everything we needed for a day and a half or 2 days of hiking with one overnight. The exception being, so we didn't have like 4 or 5 days of food like we normally start out with. We just had
like 2 days.
We had lunch and dinner and breakfast and lunch for the next day, and then snacks. So it was a little bit more food than a slack pack. And we had our water filter because we always take it. But we did not take our tent, which I was really nervous about. We had our mattresses, a cover to put on the ground, just a piece of plastic to put on the ground, and our quilts. And that was it.
And we slept in the shelter.
We did sleep in the shelter. We were worried because there were a lot of college groups and high school groups up doing things that we'd get to the shelter and there'd be no room. And so we had the plastic so we could at least do a tarp. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I was really nervous about it.
It worked out fine.
But it was fine. There were 3 of us in a shelter that probably would hold 8. Mm-hmm. So it really lightened up our pack a lot. And I wish that's what my pack weighed all the time. but it's not going to happen.
But anyway,
But so that's the differences.
you've been informed as to what the trajectory is, and I hope you will continue to support us. It has been a tremendous experience.
Enjoy reading all the comments. They are very helpful. They keep me inspired.
And make no bones about it. We will be back in New Hampshire. We've summited Washington, and the plan is to finish it out. And these mountains are just absolutely stunning. So,
They are gorgeous
and
brutal.
and the people that are involved in this activity are so kind and helpful and supportive and cooperative and whatnot. It's in a time where society is just so loud. This is really refreshing. This is cool.
So we will keep you updated on our progress. We should be back on trail hopefully tomorrow.
Tomorrow
Or the next day.
There's a lot to do logistically. Like, for example, it took about 5 or 6 hours to coordinate us going from here,
being where we're at,
south,
to where we're going.
So anyway,
because logistics are a nightmare.
Like she said, the video is going a little longer, so we're going to bug out.
Happy trails.
Happy trails.